Good afternoon and welcome to the iceHQ ice rink in Reservoir, Melbourne, Australia on Warranjoy Woiwurrung traditional land for the CCM National Women's Tournament grand final game for the Rookie League between the Cherry Bombers, who are the home team, and the Adelaide Hidden Gems. Cherry Bombers in, well, a cherry coloured jersey, and the Adelaide Hidden Gems wearing white with yellow and purpley coloured bands on it. Be an interesting tussle. These two teams played last night in what was one of the more fascinating games. Nikki Bosman in the net for the Cherry Bombers with a 41-shot shutout. The Cherry Bombers winning 1-0 in the end. The Hidden Gems could not solve the puzzle of how can you get the puck past Nikki Bosman, who made 41 saves. Now, most goaltenders wouldn't get that in 3 games. Nikki Bosman in 1 managed to keep all of those shots out. The Hidden Gems could not buy a goal despite enormous amounts of pressure on Bosman. Sobodka was superb for them, but could not get anything through at all. Very, very frustrating for them. Debbie Bowles in the net with 1 through from 3 on the power play. The goal was scored by, let me just get that one exactly right for you. It was a power play goal. Love captures on websites, they're amazing things. The power play goal, can't get it up on the system unfortunately because the system has chosen right exactly now to say confirm that you are actually human, and I'm pretty sure that that I am at least a facsimile thereof. Anyway, regardless, there we go. It was Maguire who scored it from Emily Meck, and that was a power play goal halfway through the second. So the challenge will be for the Cherry Bombers to protect their goalie a bit better and get the puck out of the zone, and for the Hidden Gems it will be to get past Bosman if they can. Face-off will be taken Morris, so the puck chipped through there, but won by Morris back to the winger, and it'll be picked up by Pix, who carries the puck in for the Hidden Gems. Battling on the boards though with Jess Kelly. Hidden Gems though end up with the puck. Sobodka with a chance to try and chip it through, tried to get it through there onto the stick of Hui, and Nikki Bosman makes the first of many saves. That's one. Let's see if we can keep a count on it. The scoring system will do it for us as well. But in the first 30 seconds of the game, the first puck makes it through to Nikki Bosman. Puck drop, we're away again. Goes across the front. Mac couldn't clear that one out. Going over now to pick it up is Jerry Lausch. Lausch tries to play it up the boards. It's held in though by the Hidden Gems. They want to get another shot and it trickles through. And, wouldn't you know it, Nikki Bosman. That's 2. 2 saves so far for Nikki Bosman in the first minute of the game. Let's see if the average stays up. The challenge for the Cherry Bombers will be to get the puck out of their zone and see if they can put some pressure on Bowles at the other end in the net. This was how it panned out last night as well. The Hidden Gems dominating the play but unable to get the puck through. Cherry Bombers through Nicholson try and clear the puck out around the boards, but that wouldn't quite go. Shot into the net, but just a little bit wide by Philippou. And now just trying to clear the puck out of the zone, but unable to do it as Fletcher kept it in. Fletcher was superb yesterday and has been great through the series for the Hidden Gems as they charge in from the blue line and try and keep some more sustained pressure on the Cherry Bombers. Just managing to clear the puck out of the zone though was Fripp, who got the puck clear, but it's brought back in again. Dumping the puck up the boards was Sarah Little. I say again, that was Zoe Chamberlain. I'll get them right eventually. The puck flung down the other end for the first icing of the game. If you're not sure about how icing works, the puck will be brought back for a defensive zone face-off for the Cherry Bombers. If you play the puck on your side of the rink, so your side of the red line down the middle, and it crosses the goal line at the other end, which is a line that lines up with the goal at the other end of the rink, and no one touches it, it's icing and you're brought back for a defensive zone face-off. There's some more nuance to it, but that's the gist of it. Sarah Little tries to clear the puck out of the zone. It's driving back in again. Little once more, backhands it, gets up the board, and now a chance racing up the ice there if she can get there for Simone Sloan, but beating it to the puck is Emily Arnolds. Arnolds dumps it back up and finds a nice pass there to Jackie McGlade. McGlade gets the puck out and it's somehow on the stick of Amy Stevens. Stevens with speed and pace gets round one, gets onto the forehand, takes a shot, And the save made Bosman. Another save Bosman as the puck is digging away at the puck was McGlade. And so we have 3 shots on Nicky Bosman with just under 12 minutes to play in the first of 3 periods. Referee today, Lucy Parrington. One of the, we're very enormously privileged to have Lucy here as one of our referees. Lucy is, amongst other things, the captain of the Melbourne Ducks, who are playing next week against the Perth Inferno here at iceHQ. Shot attempted from the blue line, but it's driven out by Jess Kelly, who cleared the puck out of the zone, and racing down to try and get there first was Warren, but beaten to the puck by Fletcher. And they play the puck out of the zone now. The Gems with Amelia Sabotka gets past Lausch. Loses a footing though in the process. Carrying the puck over the line is Hui, sorry, we'll get there eventually. And the puck comes back out to Fletcher. Fletcher being challenged by Scarlett Maloney, but now it's carried in. And it's now on the stick of Morris, who tries to get a backhander across onto the net, but it's cleared out once more by the Hidden Gems, back up to Jess Kelly, who just taps it back in as these sides just get the best back on side. Maloney chipped the puck back in, but now it's played out once more by the Hidden Gems. Nice little poke check though, Jess Kelly, she broke that one up. As puck handling there, trying to get something happening with Scarlett Maloney, but that wouldn't quite go. And now it's chipped in, and it'll end up with Sabotka getting across to it. Kelly gets there first, can't clear it out though. Sabotka gets the puck across into the slot. It was a dangerous passing option for them. Shot fired in, goes wide this time. No shot on the goal, he counted, as it will be picked up by Jerry Lausch, who has, in the end, gives the puck back to Nicky Bosman, who stops it. Bosman covered that one up, and just some finer points of the game there being explained to Nicky by Lucy Parrington, as well as being captain of the Melbourne Ducks. Lucy Parrington has been an example. Has played ice hockey at an elite level in Australia for many, many years. Came back out of retirement when the Ducks started up 4 years ago. Just fanning there on the clearance was Walsh, who gets the puck eventually and tries to clear it out of the zone, being pressured though. Racing in to do something about it was Tegan Bell. Arnold's tried to drive it in again, but that wouldn't quite go. Philippou gets around. Puck just tangled up under her feet, and the puck will just leave the zone. So Arnold has to drive it back in. All their players offside. They have to leave the attacking area if they put the puck in before they can reset and go back and get it. And Cherry Bombers behind the net play the puck across looking for Chamberlain. Chamberlain couldn't handle it. It goes onto the sideboards. Chance now Kmek to try and clear the puck out, but beaten there to the puck by Beck Dawson. Walsh will get there first now though and try and get it past, but Arnold solves that one offside the Hidden Gems. They have to reset, but now a chance coming in with the puck is Curry. Curry runs into trouble. The Cherry Bombers unable to clear the puck though, as McGlade now tries to do something constructive with it, but ends up in the corner. Dominant play to the start, very similar to yesterday's game. Kmek though gets around the check of Gaskell and is away. Being pressured though and forced wide by Bell. Puck goes around behind the back of the net. Racing in now to try and get something happening is Morris, but misses the puck and leaves that one behind. Curry runs into a check, and there'll be a penalty in the first power play of the game. Will go to the Hidden Gems. As Jerry Lausch will be sitting 2 for interference most likely. It wasn't an intentional check, it was just a collision, but all the same, Lausch won gravity on that occasion, and will sit 2. The way this works is now the Cherry Bombers have 4 players on the ice, as one of their players, in the case they're of Lausch, is having to sit, as they've got a numerical advantage. They can now ice the puck and it's not brought back. And Morris gets the puck out of the zone, gets it past Fletcher, and they'll have to retrieve the puck. Going down now to pick it up is Gaskell. Gaskell plays it up the boards. Not able to get onto it, Morris, who skated around it. The puck comes all the way back, and it'll be picked up and just broken there by Fripp. And then it's driven all the way back down the other end by Jess Kelly. In this particular case, what's going on is there's 2 minutes on the penalty to kill. So the Cherry Bombers will be looking to just put the puck down the other end and force the Adelaide Hidden Gems to use up the penalty, going and getting it over and over again. They play the puck up And you're going to have possibly another penalty on that one as Fripp got tangled up and brought down Carroll from behind. So now we have 5-on-3. We'll have 5-on-3 for about a minute once the puck eventually gets dropped, which makes things very difficult indeed for the Cherry Bombers. They'll set up a little triangle in front of their goaltender. The intention there being to try and keep the Cherry Bombers out of, try to keep the Hidden Gems out of the area in front of the net, if they can do it. 5-on-3 for about a minute. There's two players in the box for the Cherry Bombers. Shot fired went wide there by Sobotka as they battle in the slot. Sobotka tangled up with Jess Kelly, trying to keep her out of that space and giving her a push. You always get a rowdy reception when you party in the slot. Trying to get a shot away, Noel can get onto the park, and the Cherry Bombers shove it off into the corner. Lausch clears the puck up, but they keep it in the Hidden Gems, winding and taking a shot. Goes wide. On the back post there was Sobotka, had a great chance, but wouldn't you know it, Nicky Bosman saves the day for the Cherry Bombers. Both teams now getting changes. Kelly staying on. No, Kelly coming off for the Cherry Bombers, so that both teams get fresh legs. But they've got too many on. They're only allowed 3. A little bit of disorganisation on the bench. It's unusual, but on the drop of the puck, they will be back to 4 on. That's when the puck is dropped. The penalty will be over, and Lausch will be back on the ice. Harrington waiting for everyone to get themselves organised. The Adelaide team tried to get 6 on. That is slightly bending their oars as Jerry Lausch comes back on. We are now 5-on-4. Shot fired again, the save. Nice pad save there by Bosman. Lausch tries to clear the puck out, goes between her feet. Shot fired this time, and they score. Samantha Hoey has got that one through. And they finally managed to break the puzzle of how to get the puck past Nicky Bosman. 6 shots this time, and they get one through. We'll see that one on the top-down replay. It just goes over the top of the glove of Bosman. Wasn't much Bosman could do about that. It was a good shot in close. I think that was Samantha Hoey who got that one. We'll just wait for confirmation. Face off this time won by Morris, but not particularly cleanly, and it's picked up by Philippou. Philippou goes around the back and tries to put the puck into the danger area in front of the net. Another chance for the Hidden Gems, but they couldn't get it in. Sobotka was there, Kuri was there, that wouldn't fly. And Morris breaks it out for the Cherry Bombers. Morris has Warren calling for it as an option. So too Maloney. But the Hidden Gems will clear the puck out of the zone. It goes up to Bell. Bell clears the puck, but it's kept in there by Lausch. Sobotka pokes it through, trying to make something happen. I tell a lie, sorry, that's Kuri again. Similar build and similar skating style. It's a little hard to tell them apart till you can see their numbers. Lausch couldn't keep the puck in the zone, so it's brought out now by the Hidden Gems. And that is Kuri, who gets on her own. Winds, Bosman the kick save. Puck's loose in the slot. Backhander, they try and chisel it away underneath Bosman, but Bosman plonks down on top of the puck and stops that one's progress. Familiar theme for this game as Bosman makes a save, but they have solved the riddle. The Hidden Gems. They've got one through. That's all they need. Score one more than the other team, that's enough. And that goal was scored by Samantha Hoey, assisted by Mel Gaskell. Puck into the corner now. Just blowing a tyre and losing grip there was Katie Nicholson as they try and clear the puck out, but it ends up once more in the capable hands of Nicky Bosman. We can record that, just keep pressing a button, play. It'll be over and over and over again through the game, most of the time anyway. 9 shots so far for the 1 goal from the Gems. Yesterday at the end of the game it was 41 shots for none, which was a phenomenal performance. Just keeping the puck in on the blue line there, Liv Fletcher. But it deflects off a body and goes into the bench. So we will have a reset. Fletcher's been excellent for the Hidden Gems. Conservative play from her, but wise. and has done a great job of preventing the Cherry Bombers from creating any attacking momentum, keeping them pinned down in their own area and forcing them to defend all game. That's certainly what happened last night, and here they are doing it all again. Fletcher comes in, gets the puck, has time, just flicks it in, doesn't get it past the defence, but did get a bit on it. Now, a belter there by Alex Picks tried to put the puck in on the net, save made. Lausch tried to clear it out, got a backhand onto it, looking perhaps to get it up to Fripp. Fripp can just battle up the boards, but is surrounded by white jerseys. Mick came in to help out, but it goes into the corner. Chamberlain tries to clear it, but being pressed there by Amy Stevens as they jam up against the board. Stevens ends up with the puck. Stevens threatened to score a lot yesterday, but was unable to. Plays up to Fletcher. Fletcher returns it back to Stevens, who in the end didn't get it. It was picked up by Dawson, who backhanded it. Not Dawson, that was Picks. And they get another shot on, just the one from 10. And we will set up another defensive zone face-off. No shots, one shot, I should say, sorry, on the net so far for the Cherry Bombers through the first period. Just 1 minute to go in the first as Lausch goes up and gets a backhand on it, but can't clear the puck out. Arnold is there. Pressured by Warren, and they get the puck out of the zone, forcing Dawson to have to play it. Dawson being pushed there by Maloney. Morris flicks the puck around, tries to find and connects with Warren. Warren is dispossessed, though, by Philippou. The puck comes back, though, and is pushed in by Lausch. Coming across now, Jess Kelly gets the puck and belts it back up the ice. 25 seconds to go in the first of 3 periods, but we're going to go for the first icing of the game, and second icing, sorry, of the game, and they'll be brought back. We probably won't get this face-off because by the time they get back there, the clock will stop. We don't run stop time until the last 2 minutes of this game if there's a goal differential of 2 or less. So at the moment, the clock is still ticking, and with about 3 seconds to go, the likelihood of the puck actually getting dropped is pretty low, but it happens right on the siren, and that'll do the first. So at the end of the first, the Hidden Gems 1 from 10. Samantha Hoey with that one, assisted by Mel Gaskell. A couple of penalties. The Cherry Bombers at one point having to defend a 5-on-3, which is very challenging indeed for them. And when both Fripp and Lausch were in the penalty box. No penalties so far yet given out to the Hidden Gems. What you'll often find is the team that is defending all the time often gives away more penalties simply because they're under pressure all the time. And the fouls, maybe not intentional, will occur, especially when you're under a lot of defensive pressure, and we know that the Hidden Gems will just keep piling on. The Cherry Bombers rarely getting the puck out of their zone. Bosman doing a superb job of keeping them in the game and keeping the score close. And again, they did win last night. They can score goals. If they can get some shots on balls, they might get a chance to get one past her. One of the problems with a goalie on a team that's very dominant is you do get cold. So Bosman quite hot. Bowls at the other end, on the other hand, will stiffen up and get cold from standing around doing nothing. And if they do get a rush on them, they haven't got their eye in. And sometimes that can result in a mistake being made. And hockey being a game of mistakes, sometimes that mistake is enough to let the goal come through. And that's what happened yesterday when the Cherry Bombers scored on the power play. Face-off taken in the middle. It's dropped. Face-off this time won by the Cherry Bombers. It's played back there nicely by Sarah Little. It's brought across the line by Nicholson, and then Sloan had it briefly. Not able to keep the puck in the zone, though, was Zara Little, who was pressured there by McGlade. And then it ends up against the boards as they battle. You can continue to play the puck from a prone position if you like. It's picked up now. Courier, who has it, gets past the defence, but not able to get it cleanly. Nicholson was in the way. Shot fired, though, gets through to the keeper. And on this occasion, Bosman reaches forward, wraps her arms around the puck and says, "That's mine again." If you're looking at the shot clock on the scoreboard, you might notice that it perhaps doesn't match up with exactly what you think it should be. The way it works is it's counted as a shot on the net if the goalie didn't make the save, if it would have been a goal. So the goalies will sometimes grab the puck, like in that particular instance where it was out in front of Bosman. It wasn't going to go in, but Bosman grabbed it. That doesn't count as a save or a shot. because it wasn't going to go in. So the scorer makes that decision. And that's why sometimes the shot clock doesn't match what the goalie's done. That certainly was a save though, as Bosman got the pad down and kicked it away. Up high to the top of the slot there, the slot being the area in front of the net, as the Hidden Gems try and get the puck in, but they're blocked up and jammed. As battling for it there is Jerry Lausch using strength. It's up to Maloney, who tries to clear the puck out, just fans on the clearance, and it's pushed back in by Stevens. It's behind the net now. Hidden Gems looking to get the puck up to Stevens, who is unmarked in the high slot now. A chance for Stevens. Wines, shoots. It deflected off a body and didn't make it through. Going over to pick it up is Pix. Pix backhands it across again, looking for Stevens. It goes through everyone. No one can get a handle on that puck, and it goes into the corner. Stevens now battling for it. But Lausch gets there first. And it's tangled up in the corner. Comes across the high slot. Pix now with a chance to get a backhand or a forehand or whatever, any hand she can get onto the puck. Loses it behind, and Maloney will come through. It's underneath the feet of Dawson, and then it's cleared out of the zone. Coming back the other way with a bit of space. Kmek shoots. Ball's forced to make the save there. First really good, genuine chance there for the Cherry Bombers through Emily Kmesh, who has been great for them. Blasts through, but leaves the puck behind, and now they'll go back the other way. Racing for it to go down there quickly is Stevens, being pursued by Kelly. Stevens gets there first, blows a tyre in the process, and it's swept back in by Bell. It's in the slot and loose, but Bosman the save once more. That comes over to give Bosman one of many thank yous. 13 shots on the net so far as the scorer sees it for the one goal for the Hidden Gems. A nice breakaway chance there just earlier though there by Emily Kmesh. Couldn't finish it though. First bit of genuine pressure on Debbie Bowles in the net for the Hidden Gems. Debbie standing in for them as a fill-in goaltender, a local. Fanning on the clearance was Nicholson, couldn't get it out. It's still in the zone. This time it's picked up and played away by Jackie Morris. They can't get the puck out of the zone. They do though. Morris gets it clear. It's got pressure from Dawson, just pokes it cheekily between the legs, but Emily Sobodka is back there, picks it up and plays the puck up to Bell. Bell gets around Nicholson, but is forced wide. The Cherry Bombers doing a good job at least of forcing the Gems wide all the time and not giving them easy shots on the net. But a loose player in this high slot calling for it is Philippou, as the puck bobbles around in front of Bosman, and once more the save is made. We'll see on this one that Alexander Philippou is up and calling for the puck in a great position. They couldn't get the puck through to her. Had a chance to get a little backhand on it and just try to poke it through Bosman, but Bosman was there and grabbed the puck and stopped it. "10 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second of three. Face-off one this time by Sobodka, but not cleanly. And it's played out of the zone by the Cherry Bombers. Maloney chipped it in, trying to find Morris. Morris is driven into the corner though, and the puck is stolen by Sobodka. And as they collide with each other on the blue line, the puck's still in the offensive zone for the Cherry Bombers. It comes out now and ends up with McGlade. McGlade tried to chip it through, looking for Sobodka, wouldn't quite go. Maloney stripped of the puck there by McGlade, and then fixing that one up though is Jess Kelly. They ride Sobodka into the corner, giving her a poor angle for the shot. Bosman forced to push the puck around the back. No one seems to want the puck as it's lost behind the net. It'll be picked up by the Hidden Gems, who play the puck up looking for Kmek, who's looking for Lausch, who gets the puck out of the zone, but only as far as Fletcher, who just dumps it back in. Lausch now with the puck, plays it through the middle, a dangerous option. Grew with the shot, tried to fire it in. As a defensive player, you don't want to put the puck there, you want to keep it away from that high-risk area. Maloney now with the puck, can't clear it out, carried it back into the zone. Lausch tried to clear it out, but Kuru was there in the way. And more sustained pressure, but eventually the Cherry Bombers get it out of the zone, forcing the players to go back. And Carroll offside, now aware of it, has to turn around and come out. As Lausch bats it up the ice. Looking to go over and get it now is Walsh. Walsh backhands it. Curry picks it up though. So too was Sloan was there as well, but it went between Sloan's feet. and it's halfway in the middle of the neutral zone, swinging away as the Cherry Bombers try and get hold of it. Now it's on the stick of Curry, but we have an offside. The way offside works, you can think about it as being like this. Puck you. Say that quickly, and you will get in trouble. But the idea is that if you're not allowed to enter the offensive zones across the blue line until the puck goes in there first. If the puck comes out, you must all come out before any of you can go back in. And in that particular case, the puck came out. One of the Hidden Gems was stuck on the wrong side of the line, and they were called offside. Sloan tries to drive the puck up. Only got it as far as Dawson as they chip away through the neutral zone. Battling for it there, Meck tried to get it clear. Dawson now plays across ice very bravely, which is one way of putting it, but they get away with it. Now it's on the stick of Stevens. Stevens being harassed by Sloan, but gets past. Loses the puck though, goes around and retrieves it as a move, gets onto the forehand in the corner, tries to put it in the slot, but in the way there was Kmet, who cleared it. Bounced the puck there off the stick of Fripp, and out it comes. Sloan now with a chance, but loses the puck behind her, and it'll be picked up once again by Stevens, who puts the puck in looking for Picks. Picks couldn't handle, and it'll be go down and pick up now by Nicholson. Nicholson deep in the corner. Rims the puck around behind the goalie, safe place to put it, and it'll be picked up and driven out by Kmetch. And now it's a chance for Walsh if she can get there. Gets to the park, sorry, Fripp, gets a shot, but it goes wide. And it'll be picked up by the Hidden Gems. Nicholson kept it in on the blue line though, and so no one's offside. Going in now to put some pressure is Morris. Tangled up, and Stevens will pick it up and repair the damage and come out with speed. Stevens gets past Nicholson, but Nicholson gets the puck and takes it off her. Back up now on the hands of Morris. Morris has to wait because the player's caught offside, deprived of the puck by Bell. Going back to clean it up was Nicholson, and then just battling away on the boards and trying to push through. Bell gets past. No penalty or the call as the Gems changing. Bosman has to deal with a loose puck as it bobbles around. Chance for Philippou, and that wouldn't go, and Bosman the save. 16 shots for just the one. Bosman with a save percentage of .938 so far, which is phenomenally good. I don't think Nikki Bosman will be permitted to play this level of hockey ever again. Certainly been outstanding and presenting a hell of a challenge for anyone that they've played against. Fletcher couldn't quite keep that win on the blue line, so all of the Hidden Gems having to come out. On the drive-in though, she played it straight directly into Warren's shin pads, who deflected it. And now Lausch will pick up the puck for the Cherry Bombers, plays it around the back of the net wisely, but only gets it as far as Carroll. Carroll puts it into the high slot, and a little chippy backhand by Sobotka. Wouldn't quite go, Bosman the save. Bosman deflected into the corner, and it's played now by Kelly, who battles. And everyone decides to have a lie down, overheating, and the ice is nice and cool. And now it's on the stick of Warren. Warren with Fletcher to beat, gets around the first move, but Fletcher covers it and eventually chips the puck away and returns the puck back into the neutral zone. Battling for it now, Carroll, tangled up as they battle on the boards in front of the lines. Batting it away was Sloan. As McGlade battles in front of the scorer's box, goes through between Sloan's feet, and Fletcher will tidy it up. Fletcher just deflects the puck out of the zone, turning them around. Sloan caught offside as McGlade passes the puck up and finds Sobotka. Sobotka gets past Lausch, goes into the corner. Has McGlade floating in the middle if they can get the puck to him. But that doesn't go, and now it's Sloan pokes the puck out, and the Hidden Gems have to reset. Trapped deep offside was McGlade, and that gives the Cherry Bombers plenty of time to reload. Kelly bats it up the ice, doesn't get it out of the zone. It gets caught on the half boards as the Hidden Gems were changing. Dawson fires it in. Chance now, Sobotka, who shoots. Saw net, and then Bosman's glove plucked it out of the sky, and Sobotka denied again. You'll see this one, a great chance, but Bosman gobbled it up and said, not this time. 18 shots for just the one. Bosman save percentage, it can't be perfect for this one. She can't possibly get a shutout. That one goal did go in, but .944 for the game. So 94% saves so far. It's phenomenal. As they go into the corner and battle. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the second of three. Meck was calling for it, but they couldn't get the puck up. Trying to chip the puck in was Hoey. And it's loose, and this time they've scored. So twice the puzzle of Bosman has been solved. There's the Hidden Gems celebrate. Not exactly sure who got that one in. There was a lot of commotion, just traffic in front of the net. Sooner or later you get a lucky bounce. Yesterday they got no lucky bounces. Today they're starting to get some. We'll see this from the top down. It looks like the second effort and the third effort was poked in the end. Goal there scored by Lara Curry, assisted there by Samantha Hoey. So the 60, 63 and 61 combining to get that goal, and the Hidden Gems have a 2-0 lead with 3 minutes to go in the second. Puck comes back to Arnold, who backhands it back up the rink. It'll go as far as Nicholson, who fanned on the clearance. And now the Gems will play the puck back in. It gets through everyone. Fletcher will go and clean it up. It's going to have some pressure though. Fletcher skating in with some speed is Fripp. Fletcher gets it though, takes the time, has a bit of a look, plenty of time there. There's not much forechecking pressure coming in, and here comes the Hidden Gems the other way with some speed. Changing was Morris. It's coming in now is Curry. Curry leaves the puck behind. Shot though fired in by Philippou, but Bosman the save. The team's getting some changes and fresh legs. 2 minutes and 33 to go in the second. Previous game, Bosman with a 41 save shutout. That's been denied, but certainly 20 saves thus far with just over 2 minutes to go in the second. Face off this time won by Morris, who's been good at the dot. Stevens couldn't beat her. Shot attempted there in by Gaskell, but there was legs and bodies in the way, and that stopped that one getting through as they battle. And Lausch and Kelly get the puck back, but they can't clear the zone. This time they do, and it's a chance now if they can get there quickly. Bowles comes out to play it as Sloan was racing in with some speed. Bowles blew a tyre in the process, a good chance, but now coming back the other way with speed is Stevens. Stevens gets around all of the pressure on her own, gets onto the forehand, winds, shoots, puts it wide. It's a great chance. We know that Stevens has a cannon, but just a bit misdirected, and this time as it comes back in, Bosman will stop the play. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the second. Stevens with the best scoring chance there is in hockey, which is a breakaway. Just couldn't finish it off, rattle it off the glass. Got to put it on the net to make it count. Face off this time fairly neutral. No one really winning that one clearly as they battle on the dot. It's flung in from a distance by Stevens. Sorry, that was Arnold who flung that one in. And now Lausch clears it out, looking to get a pick up there from Maloney. Maloney's got to get over there, but Fletcher will get there first, chips it up, but puts it straight into Maloney's pads. Fletcher battles with it. Zara Little with a chance, couldn't get that one in. Maloney puts it into the slot, but it's cleared out by the Gems defence. Cannon back in, not necessarily where they're offside, the Cherry Bombers, but now they've worked it out as the Hidden Gems play the puck up. This Pix had the puck just go behind her. It'll be picked up now by Maloney, who goes back and just backhands it, but across the middle of the net, the middle of the defensive area, always a risky proposition. Hoey had a go, but there was too many things and bits and pieces in the way. Lausch tries to clear it out, finds Maloney. Maloney is thwarted by Fletcher though, but now it's cleared through and driven deep by Zara Little, but the clock will beat them. And at the end of the second, Hidden Gems 2 to the Cherry Bombers yet to tickle the twine. Goals by Curry and Hoey. So the 61s combining. The second goal by Hoey, assisted by Gaskell, and the first one was assisted by Pix. So the last player on the same team to touch the puck and making an active pass gets the assist. So they get a point as well. Points don't add up to goals on the scoreboard, but they do add to your personal statistics. We'll just get a bit of a replay of that loose puck as it just trickled. Curry just trickled it through, and it just snuck underneath there, Bosman. It's called the 5-hole, which is the gap between the goalie's legs. A lot of goals get scored there. They're not often on the highlight reel, but they can on the scoreboard. The highlight reels are the ones that go top shelf and just tickle the top of the red posts. But the workman goals, the grubby goals, the ones that count and win games, are quite often just pushed through the 5-hole of a goalie who's trapped and forced to commit to a save or having to move. 15 minutes to go in this game. It is the gold medal game for the novice division, the rookie division, sorry, I should say. Should get that one right. Can the Adelaide team hold on to this lead? If the ice continues to tilt the way it will, they've got a pretty good chance of it. The Cherry Bombers have had a couple of chances. If they can clear the puck out of their zone and get some breakaways, the Gems will pinch in a bit. Carrington just explaining some of the finer points. Kmetch chips it through, but it's picked up by Bell. Walsh goes over to try and contest it on the half boards. It's driven in though. The Hidden Gems can't get the puck past the pressure there of Sloan. And we're going to have a whistle. It looks like an offside. No, we're getting a tripping foul. The tripping penalty will be given to Alex Philippou, who will sit 2. And so the Cherry Bombers with a power play. This is their first power play of the game. Earlier on they had to defend a 5-on-3 briefly. But now they get the chance to return the pressure. The Hidden Gems with one player in the box for 2 minutes or less. It's less if a goal is scored by the Cherry Bombers. That wipes the penalty. Sloan tries to put the puck into the slot. Just goes around the back. Not a bad effort. It's deep in the corner. Battling in the slot is Kmetch trying to make some space, being covered by Dawson. Puck goes in high, but now it comes up high up. Nicholson tries to fire the cannon. Chipped in by Kmetch, almost gets past Bowles. It's loose in the slot. Another chance for the Cherry Bombers. They put the puck in, good sustained pressure. It's there at the feet of Walsh, who couldn't handle it. The puck will just leave the zone, so the Cherry Bombers having to leave. Nicholson plays the puck across as the Cherry Bombers get themselves onside in the end. Battling in the boards, Parrington getting tangled up as well. And they'll have to go back and pick up the puck. Bosman comes out to play it, just pushes the puck up, and it ends up just going underneath the stick of Chamberlain, who has a little bit of room. Chamberlain was being pressured by Carroll, and it goes across, and it's intercepted by the Hidden Gems. Getting in the way there was Sloan, who pushes the puck down the other end, and she drives it through, but going back to pick it up will be Fletcher. Fletcher with all the time in the world, sprinting in his Fripp, but the Cherry Bombers have iced it, and so they'll be brought back for a defensive zone face-off. 44 seconds to go on the Philippou penalty for tripping. That'll run some time off the power play as well. The clock continues to click, so the penalty continues to be run down. Philippou will be back on reasonably shortly. Face-off contested tightly, won by Morris, who's been pretty good at the dot. Arnold flicks it in from a distance, but it didn't get through some traffic and didn't make it through to Bosman. And now it's Maloney who tries to backhand it up, playing it across, looking for Carroll. The Gems with another chance. Just 3 seconds to go on the penalty. Philippou will be back in a second as Morris gets the puck out of the zone. Philippou straight back into the game. Going back now to pick it up, but icing the call as the puck was played from the wrong side of the red line and crossed the goal line. It'll be brought back. 12 minutes, well, by the time the puck is dropped, it'll be 11 and a half minutes to go in the game. Gems with a 2-goal lead. Maple Leaf fans will know that that's not enough. 2 goals, a very tenuous lead. It's enough to make the team in front relax a little bit. As Carroll there just has to reset and remember what side of the face-off dot to be on. Puck batted across in front by the Cherry Bombers. It didn't go through though, and it's behind the net. Going back now to pick it up is Picks, but battling with Sloan, and they keep the puck in nicely there. Lausch with a good effort, celebrating that one, and the puck just dribbles over the top of Bowles, who's a little bit casual in that occasion and very near a goal. Sloan with a chance, but can't get it past the defender in McGlade, who plays the puck up the ice and gets going. It's driven into the corner and racing back to get there first. Jess Kelly with a turn of speed. Gets to the puck, looks to play it up the boards. Has Zara Little calling for it. Little looks up ice, gets past the pressure of Gaskell, 2 in front, tries to get a shot on, winds, hesitates, and the puck is driven away by Dawson. Goes round behind the back of the net. Trying to do something there was Warren, but couldn't get it constructively. And now it's picked up by Hoey. Hoey losing track of it briefly. Lausch just fans on the clearance, and Jess Kelly batted out, but it runs into one of her own players, and now it's Pix. Pix hands it over to Stevens. Stevens into the corner, but being pressured. And very slow to get back on her feet is Kelly. There's a collision. Kelly looks to be okay. She's a tough customer. Skate off and get a change. Kelly, another one of the players in this division who's come up through the development league here at iceHQ. Probably about half of the Cherry Bombers have done that, and the rest of them have come up through the Griffins, the Latrobe University team. Latrobe University just around the corner from iceHQ here in Reservoir. Shot flung across the front there by Stevens. Didn't get through to the net, perhaps looking for a tip in. Sorry, not Stevens, that was Hoey. But it's academic. Hoey didn't need to touch that one. See this one from the top down. Pix comes in for the congratulations as they solve the puzzle of Bosman once more. In fact, it was Hoey, I tell a lie. Hoey with a nice shot from the high slot, unmarked and uncovered. And it went over the glove hand of Nikki Bosman, and the lead now out to 3. If the goal differential is greater than 2, there will be no stop time towards the end of the game. If the Cherry Bombers can get a couple of goals back though, and it's always possible. Nicholson goes in but leaves a puck behind and pins herself up against the boards as she battles with Bell. Wins that little contest. Each one of those individual contest matters as Kmech goes cross ice, risky, gets intercepted. Often the case on that particular play, and Stevens will try and put a puck in on the net. It goes behind though. It wasn't aimed, it was just flung in. And the puck in the high slot, but cleared out by Kmech. Walsh with a chance now to try and get there. But Fletcher tidies it up, gets around the pressure from Sloan. Stevens just staggers a little bit as Kmech gets a shot away. Bowles forced to make the save. A good chance there for Kmech. The puck kept in the zone by the diving efforts there of the Cherry Bombers, but it's picked up now by Stevens, who is away and will get clear. Stevens gets onto the forehand, goes wide, gets a shot away, just rings it off the post though. Bosman saved there by a layer of paint. Stevens had a great chance. That's 2 good breakaways as the Cherry Bombers look to try and clear the puck out of the zone. Kmech gets it up the ice, tries to find Sloan, who gets the puck clear. It's onto the stick though of Arnold's, who turns it around, and it goes all the way back in. Offside as they wait for Philippou to get back on side, and it's on the stick of Nicholson, who plays the puck up the boards. But it comes back into the slot quickly, and it's a chance now from a distance for Carroll. That went wide. Carroll backhands it, looking for someone. No one was there. So Maloney will play the puck out, but it's picked up by Sobotka. Sobotka puck handling and kicking the puck nicely, but being pressured there by Maloney. He's ridden into the corner, and it'll be cleared out, but doesn't get all the way out. It was a good attempt there by Nicholson, but not enough on it to get past the pinching in defence of Gaskell. Sobotka wraps around and scores. Emily Sobotka recorded for an awful lot of effort. Gets a little bit of space. Gets onto the forehand and goes just over the shoulder of Bosman for the Gems to have a 4-0 lead with 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Sobotka unassisted on that one. Face off that time won by Sobotka at the face-off dot, and it's tipped forward in an attempt to get the puck up to Hoey. It's batted away though by Kelly, who pushes the puck forward. Kelly will have to go back and pick it up again as they bash into each other, and Kelly runs into Lausch. Chance now going the other way though for the Cherry Bombers. Warren, but robbed of the puck by Curry, who has been excellent through this series. Kelly pinches in, deprives Hoey of the puck in the play. As Hoey and Curry combine once more effectively. Pressed by Kelly into the corner was Morris. And now it's Lausch who tries to move the puck up the boards. Gets it clear, but Fletcher once more, rock solid in defence, keeps the puck in. Turning and pivoting, getting a shot away, bounces off the boards. A second chance. It's Curry from Hoey again. Hoey got the first shot. The rebound was big and juicy, and it was swooped on there by Lara Curry, who just drove it in. And now we have a 5 goals lead to the Hidden Gems with 5 minutes to go. It was a great second effort there, showing the benefit of getting into that slot area and keeping your stick down on the ice and capitalising on rebounds. The goalies will usually make the first save, but if you're there for the second one, that's where the dirty goals are. The dirty goals count. The puck is driven in by the Hidden Gems once more. Bosman comes out to play it, just sweeps it behind the net, picking up Nicholson. Nicholson looks to clear it out but loses balance. And it's on the stick now of Bell. Bell puts it into the middle. Digging away was Curry, but that wouldn't quite go, and the puck is played out by Walsh. Walsh being pressed by Gaskell. He gets it up in the end to Maloney, who has a bit of time. Maloney handles, gets a shot, but it's blocked. Doesn't make it all the way through. Stevens in the way. Stevens tries to drive the puck out, but they've got another chance now, the Cherry Bombers. It's back behind the net now with Maloney. Maloney chips around the back of the net and finds Walsh. It's loose in the slot, a chance for them as the goaltender for the Hidden Gems is down. They've got a great chance to score here if they can get one in, the Cherry Bombers. It's still loose, but the Hidden Gems will clear it out in the end on the stick of Philippou. Philippou has a bit of room, waving to her teammates to get out of the way perhaps. Gets onto the forehand and chips it in. Save made though by Bosman. And we will have another defensive zone face-off for the Cherry Bombers. 5 goals, the lead to the Hidden Gems from 28 shots on the net. Cherry Bombers had a couple of good chances just a moment ago. Good tussle behind the net and some loose puck, but they couldn't get the luck that they needed to tuck it in. They were there in place, and that worked well. Just losing sight of it there was Carroll. But Fletcher once more, just holding that blue line resolutely. He's probably our tip for the best defensive player in this particular division. As Kmech now tries to get through, gets past one, but Sobotka saw the threat and came back and shut it down. Sobotka outstanding for the Hidden Gems. Now the puck comes across. They pull the goaltender, the Cherry Bombers. Unusual with a 5-goal lead, but they weren't trying to score. They just want to get a goal any way they can. So they pulled the goalie and gone 6 on the ice. There's no reason not to do it. At this point, they're desperate to score a goal if they can. They chip the puck through. Morris tries to get there. It makes the other team panic a little bit. Sloan will try and bat it through. Battling away on the boards in front of the scorer's box as 3 Cherry Bombers get in to contest the puck. Kmech now has it. Kmech tries to get past the pressure of Stevens. And the puck deep in, fired on the net. Forced to make the save was Bowles, and now the Hidden Gems coming back the other way on the empty net. Kmech sees the threat, the puck's just tumbling through and goes wide. And icing the call. Unfortunately for the Cherry Bombers, the clock won't stop. The goal differential too great. There's a 5-goal gap, so the clock will continue to tick. But you can see they've got 6 players on the ice. They're flooding everyone forwards. It's a huge risk if they get behind them, but you want to try and score a goal, you've got to do something. May as well take the risk. So they flood everyone forwards. 6 on for them against 5 for the Hidden Gems. Not able to keep the puck in though was Morris, who then let the puck go when it got past her. Drives it in. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go in the game. It's driven down deep by the Hidden Gems, but doesn't get past the defence of Nicholson. Nicholson looks to play it up the ice, finds Fletcher. Fletcher chips it in deep, doesn't get it past Sarah Little, who moves up ice, crosses the blue line and drives it in deep. Not a bad choice, but Fletcher will get there first. Fletch looks around, maybe we'll go for a long-distance goal. Chips up the boards instead. And the Hidden Gems can't get the puck out of the zone, though, as pressing there. Picks can't get it out. They do eventually chip it through. And now Emily Sobotka has it skating towards an empty net. Takes her time, will just tip it in, and does so. Not Savodka. It looked like that from a distance, but that was Lara Curry. Lara now with a hat-trick. 3 goals to Lara Curry. No hats being thrown onto the ice. It takes a while for us to clean up. 30 seconds to go in the game. Curry got through. Bosman comes back on for the last few seconds of the game. We'll get one more face-off. Curry with a hat-trick. Empty netters count just as much as anything else. Face-off this time, 1 through and one more chance. And it is Bell who comes driving through, but is deprived of the puck by Kelly. Goes back in deep, battling away there, and they get one more shot on the net. It goes wide. Well positioned was Philippou. Just 2 seconds to go. That's going to run the clock out. And that'll do it. And at the end of the game, the Hidden Gems, 6 from 30 shots. Reversing the result of yesterday where they lost 1-0 to the Cherry Bombers with a 41-goal shutout. This time, the shutout goes to Debbie Bowles at the other end. Some great play in particular for the Hidden Gems by probably our pick of the best defensive player in this grade, which was Olivia Fletcher, who was superb. Bosman, great job, but just flooded by shots in the end, and you can't just keep backing it up over and over and over again. Sooner or later, they're going to get some through. Hat-trick to Lana Curry with 3, Samantha Hoey with 2, the other goal to Amy Lee Savodka. And that will do this one. We'll be back with you for the bronze medal game in the T2, and that will be at 3:55 p.m. and that will be between the Shifty Lizards and the Melbourne Furies. We'll be back with you for that game as these players will have their celebration. They'll be awarded a trophy for the Hidden Gems for winning the rookie division in the CCM National Women's Tournament here at iceHQ. Thank you for being with us.